All right, it's Wednesday. Guess what segment Wednesday is? My weight loss confessionals, my own personal struggles and celebrations with weight loss. Last week, I talked about mindset, and I kicked it off with mindset because I believe mindset is where it starts. If you can cultivate a positive mindset and empowering mindset, then a lot of things are not going to fall into place. This week, I want to talk about a major hurdle of mine that kept me stuck in food addiction and misery and in a lot of dark places. Something I never actually thought would happen to me. Something I thought really just kind of happened to women. And what I'm talking about is body shaming. That really, like at 310 pounds, being overweight, not being able to see my feet, and you know what? Like, I was ashamed of myself. Like, forget guilt. I was straight up ashamed of myself. I didn't go to the beach for at least 2 years. If I did, I was not taking my shirt off. I was that guy. I used to be that guy that used to take my shirt off and be like, hey, check out my six pack. Then all of a sudden, shit happened. I had a lot of injuries. I had a lot of operations. I couldn't work out. My mindset went, which is why I made the first video. And then I got my mindset right and got on a change. But another thing that I had to get over was body shaming. And it's a very personal issue to me because it kept me in a dark place. It kept me lonely for a while. I was wearing baggy clothes. You know, I'm an extra large, but I was wearing triple X because, you know, baggy clothes, baggy jeans, that hides all the ripples and all the heaviness, and nobody can see my rolls. And I say that out of experience, anecdotally, because I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy who I was. And that might not be you. I didn't enjoy who I was because I didn't feel healthy. And I knew I wasn't healthy because I knew I wasn't eating the right foods and living the right lifestyle. I was constantly watching TV, on social media. I was eating complete garbage. I was your typical processed food sugar junkie. I lived a sedentary lifestyle because I couldn't work out. So, like, everything went in the wrong direction. My weight, my health, my cholesterol, my self image. Um, like, I'm gonna be really fucking transparent with you guys right now. There's probably like a good 18 months that went by that I wasn't intimate with women because of body shaming. I was afraid to take my shirt off. If I took my shirt off, guess what? The lights got to be down, like way down. And I didn't like being that person. And it was only because that's not who I was aligned. That I was not aligned with my values. And that may not be you. So this video may not um, it may not resonate with you, and that's completely fine. You can shut it off right now. But this video is for those people who have gone through this. And I see body shaming a lot. I see it in the gym. I absolutely hate, and this is the only time you're going to see that face on camera with me, is when people body shame heavy people, old people, the little, like, skinny 12-year-old who just signed up for a gym membership. Man, we don't make fun of those people. We embrace those people because those people are the ones that we need walking through the door to let us know that what we're doing is working. Because guess what? I was a gym rat for a long time. 120 pounds later, bunch of crappy food, low self-esteem, and other things. Guess what personal trainer all of a sudden was afraid to walk into the gym? This guy. Because I no longer fit in with what I thought was fit and healthy. So it kept me. My self-image of how other people viewed me, or my view of how other people saw me, really affected me. And I shouldn't have let that affect me, but I did let it affect me. And, you know, when I go to the gym today and I see that 80-year-old guy on a treadmill or maybe just doing some bicep curls, no, I don't give him a spot. I give him a fucking high five. Like, thank you for being there at 5 in the morning. Thank you for valuing your health. The person who's, you know, morbidly obese or has health conditions and maybe has trouble walking and all these issues going on, but they're still on that treadmill. They're still, maybe they're not moving around real well or they're in pain, but they're still getting around. Keep coming. I love seeing you at the gym. You're the reason I'm in the gym. The gym was full of fit guys, man. Who cares? Everyone walking around with a gallon of water and like a muscle shirt on. Man, I ain't about that. I'm trying to appeal to the masses, okay? Because I went through this. So I say that to say, if you think about shaming somebody in the gym for whatever reason, whether they're not doing their reps right, or whether they're overweight, or they're too skinny, or their form sucks, or they're using really light weight, or they got funny clothes on, or they got a fanny pack on, they're there. And a lot of times they're there every day. Some of them are there more than I am. It lights me on fire when I pull up to my gym, my health club at 5, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and the gym is packed. I love that because that shows me that people are taking care of themselves, having an initiative. So back to body shaming. Hang on. I'm a little dehydrated from this webinar today. So body shaming. I've been body shamed for being fat, and I've also been body shamed for being thin. Sounds weird, and it threw me for a loop too. Like, the being body shamed for, being heavy is not right, but we can all kind of relate to how it happens, and we see it a lot on social media and the cyberbullying and things like that. And man, if you're doing something about yourself, I love you, okay? If you're working at something, I want you to succeed. I want to bring value to your life. If you're unhealthy and you're still happy, again, I'm happy for you. This video is not for you. Just end the video right now. But this video is for those of us who want to make changes in our lives. And body shaming is a real thing. And you know what? If I took every person's opinion out there, or even what I thought was their opinion, just by my interpretation of the way people looked at me, because our self-narratives can really get us in trouble, trust me. Mine really have. So, I really had to stop giving a fuck what people thought. I was there regardless. I'm still there regardless. Sometimes, like, even in a cast or on crutches, I'm still there. I'm out at 5 in the morning walking when it's freezing cold out. I'm out at night. I'm in line at the supermarket doing air squats because the line is taking too long. Look at me. Go ahead, look at me. Take a note from my book. Take a page from my book. I'm doing something about my health, and that's what I want to impart to you. Like the fat shaming thing for being skinny. Like, I want to circle back to that. I lost a lot of weight, and people didn't believe I lost the weight. They said, no, you're not 308 pounds. Well, yeah, you're right. I'm not 308 pounds in my before picture. I'm actually like 290 something pounds, because the original picture I don't have access to anymore, because I don't even know where it is, who has it. And like, there's just not many, like, I don't know about you, but when I'm not feeling good about myself, I'm not on camera. Some days you may not see me on camera for a couple days. And I'll be transparent. It might be because I'm not in a good mood and I don't feel like being on camera. And that's part of why I created this Facebook group, is to normalize health changes, behavior changes, self-efficacy, weight loss, and all those things. I'm not some guy that just woke up and was born with a six-pack and decided to get a degree in nutrition and functional medicine and start coaching people. I started out like that, but guess what? I got sick, I got fat, I got unhealthy, and I almost died like 6 times over. All my biomarkers, my cholesterol, my blood pressure, my blood sugar, I was on medications for all those. I was on psych medications for depression. I was on medications for side effects for medications from other medications, from 6 medications down the line. So, like, I wanted to get off of those. Those were clogging my system up. I'm on this many today. And I say that only because, and some of us may need to be on medications. They're useful in certain instances. But so is behavior change. So is taking ownership for you where you are. Me being really down on myself and shaming my own self because I felt people were shaming me was only keeping me stuck. All those self-narratives, like the grazing, the munching at night, maybe the, eating the potato chips or the snacks or the Reese's Pieces, when my partner was asleep, or hiding my wrappers in a car, like those are unhealthy behaviors. And the way I talked to myself while I was binge eating, I was talking down to myself like, you're such a POS eating this, you're never going to lose weight, you're never going to do this. Do you know what that language does? The only purpose of that negative self-talk is to perpetuate the negative behavior, is to perpetuate the binge. We need self-compassion for ourselves. We need to love ourselves again. We need to forgive ourselves if we mess up. Like, hey, if you meant to have one slice of pizza and you had 3, guess what, dude? You're human. I had 4 the other day. But the next day I did a little fast. I ate a lot of vegetables and started up my hydration, and I straightened things out because I didn't want things to continue. And that was a big problem for me early on, is that when I had like a little episode and I ate a lot of sugar or some processed foods or fast foods, it would stop, sometimes for hours, sometimes for days. But what perpetuated it, yeah, it was the food. It was really tasty and non-nutritious and full of calories, so it didn't fill me up. But it was the way I talked to myself. Like, I hate myself today, but I'm going to do better tomorrow. No, I love myself right now, and I had this cheesecake. I had this Entenmann's cake right now, or I'm going to have 1 portion, and it's still going to be there tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be another day. So a lot of what I do is way beyond nutrition, working out, and all that kind of stuff, and fitness. It's a lot of stress management. It's a lot of mindset. And it's a lot of about your relationship with food. So I was a psychology major. Before I changed my major to human nutrition and functional medicine, I was actually more than halfway into a psychotherapy master's. But I knew my passion was preventative medicine and health and wellness. So I dropped out 25, 26 grand in a hole and decided to just switch my major like that. That went over really well. But it did for me and for people like yourselves and for a lot of my clients. I couldn't be happier where I am today. And taking people through this journey is what I live for. I love when people see results. Yeah, I love when you lose weight, but I love when you show me pictures of your new jeans. I love when you show me pictures that, hey, I walked just a little bit more than yesterday. I love when you tell me, hey, I was able to take my first picture today in 2 years. And like, some of my testimonials actually say that. I didn't have any pictures before I started working with Tommy, but here I am taking a picture, loving it, looking all beautiful. Like, that's what this is about. That's what lights me on fire. Like, if I could do this for a living, this is what I would be doing. If I ever won the lottery, I would be traveling the world, empowering people and bringing them this information, this accountability, this support, and normalizing things like body shaming and a negative mindset. So I don't want to ramble on too much on this video, because if you know me and you know my videos, I love to ramble on about health and wellness, because I am just so extremely passionate about having you connect to it. So I hope you found some value out of this. Drop your comments below, share, reach out to me personally. I love when you guys reach out to me. I love when you drop comments. I love when you share your posts or your pics and your own inspiration. It's absolutely, it lights me on fire. It's the fuel that keeps me going. Yeah, the money's nice, but I have other ways to pay my bills. This is what I want to do for a living. This is my meaning in life. This is my purpose. And let's see if I could say this with a straight face. I didn't tear myself down and completely destroy myself to not be able to bring this same information to you. And I'm sorry I got a little choked up. Sorry I got a little teary-eyed. But I'm real. I'm authentic. I'm transparent. This method saved my life, and I'm hoping it can save yours, and I'm hoping this video gave you a little bit of value, and I'm hoping maybe you can tag someone, invite them into this group, share this with them, and, get over that body shaming. It doesn't happen like that, but it doesn't have to be a reality. If somebody's looking at you a funny way, or if you don't feel comfortable, then so be it. But let's do something about it. Reach out to me. Reach out to the people in this group. Connect to somebody. Connect to your peers. There's a million health and fitness and nutritional influencers I would say about 60% of them have it right. But still, follow people that inspire you. Create an empowering environment. Don't don't talk yourself into not trying. I talked myself into not trying for like 8 or 9 years, and it only perpetuated disease. It perpetuated the weight gain. It drove me into the darkest, deepest recesses of my brain, which I would never ask anyone to explore. And maybe some of you have already been there. And maybe that's why you're watching this video. So, yes, body shaming is a real thing, but man, fuck that, fuck them. I got over it, and you can too. Because it's about you. It's not about how other people look at you. It's not about how other people see you. It's about how you see yourself. And listen, even if you're even 50 pounds overweight and you still see yourself as happy and sexy, then I love you and I think you have a really healthy mindset. Okay? But if you want to make changes, then these are some of the things that we need to get over. And I do not want body shaming coming from that guy or her or Joe Schmo on your newsfeed or some keyboard commando on Twitter. No, those people are not empowering you. Those people have something wrong with themselves that they see in you that makes them act out. So be an example for them. Be an example for yourself. Inspire others. Like, besides all the wonderful things this journey did for me, the side effect that I never thought would happen was how inspirational me doing all these things and giving you guys this information would be to all of you. And that I absolutely love. So this is going to conclude this Wednesday's Weight Loss Confessionals, my own personal struggles and celebrations with my weight loss journey. I don't know what the topic is going to be next week. If anybody wants to drop one, message me, drop one in the comments what you want to hear about. But I'm going to do this every Wednesday. I want to inspire you guys. And it's not because you need to lose weight, but weight loss is probably the major goal for most people I encounter, aside from some health issues. And collectively as a people, we are getting sicker and we are getting heavier, and it's just not healthy. And I don't say that to shame being overweight. I'm talking strictly from health reasons, from preventative reasons, from preventing diabetes, from preventing heart disease, cancer, Alzheimer's. All these things are linked to poor eating, poor diet, poor stress management, poor thoughts and bad feelings and negative thoughts and behaviors and a lot of these things. So hope you found some use. And I think for the fourth time, I'm going to cut this video off. I love you guys. I'm going to go change now because I just realized I'm still in my PJs from this morning. But I was so pumped to wake up this morning after that webinar to bring you guys this information because it is Wednesday and this is what I'm going to do every Wednesday. Thank you for watching. I hope you got something out of it. Stay healthy, stay happy, keep inspiring, stay on your journey, reach out, join the Facebook group, and we are going to help you along your journey and give you the epic life you've dreamed of. It's there. Don't let anyone else tell you it's not possible, especially yourself, because the people we believe the most can sometimes be the voices in our heads. So make sure they're telling you the right thing. Make sure they're your fans, not your critics. Yeah, I had negative gremlins and voices in my head, not like voices in my head hearing shit, but like I had that inner voice, that negative thought telling me, nah, you can't do this, you're not good enough. And I still get that on some days, but guess what? I've kind of switched that. He's no longer keeping me safe because that keeps me playing safe. I switched his role. I reassigned his job. He's now my biggest cheerleader. When I don't think I can, I hear that in my head. I hear my former health coach in my head all the time. Tommy, don't stop. Tommy, you got this. Tommy, make it sustainable. Tommy, what's this going to look like in 10 years from now if you don't change today? So those are all the questions I impart to you, and I'm going to end this because we're coming up on 20 minutes. If you're still watching, you're a saint, and I know you need this. So tag someone in the comments, invite somebody to the group, leave a comment, let me know what you want to hear related to weight loss next week. And you guys rock the week and have an amazing week and weekend, and I will see you soon.